That is not good. I don't know what that is, but it's not good.
There goes.
There goes what?
Overheating. What did it blow? A hose?
Welcome to Phillips Run, Drip, and Bubble Company. I'm Stephen Phillips, and I appreciate you tuning in. If you don't subscribe to our channel, at least give us a like to where to kind of help our channel out. And if you haven't seen the first episode on this 1984 Chevrolet Corvette, Have We Bit Off More Than We Can Chew, I'll tag it at the end of this video. It's worth watching. This car has sat for many years, and it has worked us over. It took us over 3 days to get the motor unstuck. There actually was a hole in the hood where water dripped down into the engine and filled it full of water. But on the first episode, we got it running. Not very well, but we got it running. Kind of a sad story on this. The boy we bought it from got it from a friend of his who passed away with the hopes of getting it back out on the road. Life happens, and anyway, so we ended up with it. And we're trying to get it on this episode pulling under its own power. So that's the whole plans for this one, and hopefully we can get it. This is a 1984 Chevrolet Corvette with the Crossfire fuel injection, probably the least desirable Corvette out there. It was rated at 200 horsepower, and it actually said it'd run 140 mile an hour is what it was rated for. I wouldn't run 140 mile an hour in this thing, but maybe about 45 would be good at this point. But who knows as time goes on. But hopefully we can get it back out on the road, and this thing won't end up being a parts car. It is pretty rough. It's got 117,000 miles on it. But anyway, we got a lot of work to do, and we love doing it, and we appreciate you tuning in. So let's see what we come up with. Well, I looked on C3 Stingray's YouTube channel about how to take this gas tank out of this Corvette. Pretty good job. So I think we're going to run us a tank, or the tank that we already got, the boat tank. See how this thing runs and dries before we get to all the work of fixing the tank and all that kind of stuff on this Corvette. But anyway, I'll show you what we'd have to do. We have to take the whole rear bumper cover off, rear inner fenders, this piece, which is bolted here. All that's got to come off before the tank can come out. We've got some pretty big plans for this thing, so I don't want to do all that at this point. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to change the oil and run the tank, make sure the transmission's working. I can get it out. We finally found some.
I can get it out.
Mike's griping. He's having to work on the garbage truck. Grip. I'm going to show you how he puts his tools up. Here's Mike putting his tools up. So let me get a range. Comes over here. He works right here, and he puts his tools up.
Listen here, I still can have that box. I just got to dump it on the ground to find what I need.
That's where Mike puts his tools up.
No, that's
look at that.
That's the way
he put it back.
That's the way you put my
tools. He put it back. All right, we're going to get to this, change this oil, see if we can get this thing running and drive it, and see how it does before we go too in-depth on it. It might be a... This might be a parts vehicle before we get done, but here we go. See how black this oil is coming out of this thing. Oh, I just dropped it. That don't look black. That looks gray. Look how gray that is.
I only got water in it.
Yep.
What the brown looks like.
All right, set that back up on top and get some gravity. Pump that thing a couple of times. Wow, let's see if this thing's going to...
Another will it run video.
No, we know it'll run. I just wonder if it's going to pump some gas up. We got the boat tank run down to the filter underneath the car. And check this out. I don't understand. I'm learning. This thing has got a fuel filter under here. This is the fuel line, looks like a heater hose. And then this is the fuel line coming off of it back down to the small one. So I don't know what we got here. And then this is a return line on the fuel pump. And we got a fuel pump with the hose. This is a gas line right here, size of a, look like a dang heater hose. And then this is the one coming back up the carburetor. And then they put, I don't understand, but let's hope it works. Basically just seeing if the fuel pump's gonna work. You gonna fill it up with gas?
Yeah.
And we hooked up this, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we've hooked up this high-tech carburetor. Yeah, look at that. Almost. That is not good. I don't know what that is, but it's not good. I don't understand that, Mike. Come over, let's try it one more time, because something was definitely, that thing was running good. Let's just go easy.
I
should have never changed the oil, I'm telling you.
You're running good till you change the oil.
I have no idea what that racket was. We need to check it out. Kind of bust my nerves. That bust your nerves?
Yeah.
All right.
I thought you messed it up when you changed the oil, because you never change the oil in the Chevy. You always add.
Well, I fired this thing up and made a heck of a racket. We thought a rod had been thrown, but come to find out, we're cranking it with the starter. It was in drive or reverse, and that's what the racket was the drive shaft flinging around in the back. So we got to put it in park and fix a leak on the gas line, and we're going to try it again. There's a few little odds and ends missing in that, but I think it'll be all right. We definitely got a fuel leak, and I can understand why all these hoses running like they got them run. And our timing's off. We know that, so we're going to work with that a little bit. I don't understand that hose.
It might be the line with the tie on it.
Zip tie?
Yeah.
That's what you do. Fuel lines, just zip tie them on. It works. Duct tape and zip tie. All right, let's go back up here.
Zip tie garage.
Oh, we got to set that timing on this thing. What are you doing over there, Mike?
You know, you got a driver that likes to run over garbage up at the dump, and he rips out the wires every time he does it.
I reckon who that might be. Got some box full of hose clamps, and it's a universal joint where I slung that other one off. So check this out. I have never seen I don't know what that is. Is that a fuel line or what that is? But that's what they had on it for a fuel line. So, well, looking at the thermostat, I do believe that it needed replaced. Come on now. There it comes. My papa would have called that cankered. That thing is cankered up. Y'all know what that means. That's cankered. All right, let's get one put back in and see if it solves our heating problem. Hopefully. All right, we got to set the timing on this thing because it's definitely out. I got my old trusty timing light here. We're going to see if we can get it set because it's backfiring through the carburetor. Here come Mike. Good morning, Mike. What you got?
I stole this from your brother down here at the shop.
What is that? Is that a timing light?
Yeah, it's a timing light. Why, what are you trying to do? Use the old dinosaur?
Yeah, I like this thing. Look at that.
Made by Sears and Roebuck.
Yeah, it's been a good one. Man, that's fancy.
Yeah.
Does he know you? Does he know you got it?
No.
He's gonna kill us. All right, let's hook this thing up and see if we can get the timing set. The timing is set, and Logan is putting some air in these tires because you can see how dry rotted they are. Leaking through the rubber. They are definitely shot. Of course, we got one good one we took off the Crown Vic and put on it, but and then Mike's over here putting on a universal joint. And why are we putting on a universal joint, Mike?
Well, somebody started the car up the other day in there, which is on video, and drive shaft went bump, 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 and we were wondering why it was knocking.
So it flew the caps off of it. You see where it went around? Right there and right there. But no big deal.
Nah, we got it.
What are you doing, Logan?
Tighten this up.
You've been at that for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I need to go down a size. It's too big.
Why don't you guys run it in?
It runs.
I think these transmission fluid. We're moving, but we're not moving good.
Nope. Like you're trying to rev the engine.
Huh?
It's like you're trying to rev the engine.
There ain't nothing in the transmission.
I care you do it. I'm holding the camera.
Okay.
Fully out of gas. Great. Oh yeah, he is. I got it. That was perfect.
There goes.
There goes what?
Overheated. What did it blow? A hose? Hey, look.
Oh.
Whole thing come off.
Okay, good. All right, we got the Corvette motivating. We overheated a little bit on the way back in, but that's because the fan quit running, and we was revving her up pretty good down there.
Yeah, we was.
It really runs good. It's got more power than I thought it would have, being the crossfire fuel injection, but I think that 4-barrel made a big difference.
That loves the gas.
Yeah, ain't no doubt this thing drinks some gas, man. We got a boat gas tank in the back run through it, but the fuel pump works. So, all right, now at this point, the next video is we're going to start to Well, you just have to wait and see. But this is going to be a real cool video.
Yeah, it is.
And then hopefully next week we'll have an update on the Duster race car and some more stuff that we're working on. But man, this thing will rock and roll. There's no doubt. Very little brakes, but enough to get you stopped. We don't use brakes much anyway. We do.
No.
Anyway, appreciate y'all watching again. And like I said, give us a like. Even if you don't subscribe, please give us a like. Love comments, give us a comment. And like I said, the next video on this thing, we're going to start doing some recreation of the Corvette. So
yep,
awfully excited about that. It's going to be a cool video. And Mike,
y'all come back and see us now. You have.